Okay, here's my question. Are you listening? Okay. Why is it hard for people to believe in themselves? Why? I just want to know because I found out in the world we live in, there are lots and lots of people that they do not believe in themselves. Why is it hard? Okay. The reason is this, there are so many people out there that they lack self-esteem. They don't have that self-esteem to believe in themselves. There are so many people they don't have the courage to believe in themselves. They feel
That
they
is
are
true.
less, they feel they can settle for less. Yes, there's lots of people like that they do not believe in themselves and they feel they can settle for less. Whereas God has given them the grace. God have imparted a lot of things in them, a lot of things that they can exhibit out from them. There are so many people are pregnant with lots and lots of talent, but some are afraid. Yes, I will also say so. Some are afraid to bring out what they have. Some are afraid of the world we live in. Like, for example, in Africa, people believe when you start doing good, when you start doing what is good, you attract negative spirit, which is bad.
Yes, you are right.
That is the mentality people have begin to live in.
So
When they have something good in them, they are afraid to bring it out because they believe that they can attract negative spirits.
God help us.
In Africa, so many people believe in superstitious powers. They believe in the unknown power that when they are out there, when they bring out themselves out there, or they bring out the good seed in them, they bring out what God have imparted in them. Some of them are afraid they can attract spiritual powers. They can be defeated. But God have given us the power and authority to trample upon every powers. Every serpent. So we don't need to be afraid. Like I said, some they lack self-esteem. They don't believe in themselves. Why some? It is fear. So that is it. I will stop here. Okay, thank you.
May God help us.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that answer. Yeah, there are lots of people, they lack self-esteem. They don't believe in themselves. They don't believe something good can come out of them. Why some people, like you said, it is fear. There are a lot of people, they are suffering and battling with fear. They are afraid to do things. They are afraid to do what God have given to them, to do that thing, that grace they have, that creative ideas they have. So many people are afraid. Like you said, that is true. So many people are afraid. They are afraid to do something good.
Of course.
So how can we deal with the spirit of fear? How can one deal with the spirit of fear? And also, how can we deal with lack of self-esteem? How can we deal with that? Oh, thank you so much. What I would just say is that we can deal with lack of self-esteem. Let me start from here. We can deal with that by believing in ourselves, by believing in you, by not listening to what people will say concerning you, by not looking at some people. It is because maybe they feel they are not beautiful enough, but everybody in the eyes of God are beautiful. So some people believe they believe on their physical appearance. So that discourages them from going forward. So what I would say is that we need to love ourselves for who we are, to love yourself for who you are, what you do, and also to believe that you can do more, even more than what you're doing right now. Yes, we need to also have that in our mind, that we should believe that we can do more than what we are doing right now, that we can do great things. So that is for self-esteem. Start believing in yourself. Ignore what people might say concerning you. So that is one. And for fear, I will stop there in self-esteem. For fear, I just want to say that people should pray. They should dwell
So
in the
true.
in the presence of the Lord, because
you are
where
right.
there is the presence of God, fear disappear. They should
thank
dwell
you,
more
Jesus.
in the presence of God.
May God
People
help
should
us. May
start
God help us.
having that mindset that God is the owner of their life, that no one can harm them, no one can do evil to them. When they start dwelling more in the presence of God, they can come against fear. They can defeat fear. They can defeat fear when they start
That is
dwelling
true.
more in the presence of God. Some people believe that when they keep to themselves, they do not show themselves out there in what they are good at. They avoid being criticized, or they avoid being, being manipulated. But that is a typical lie. That is what the devil is making so many people to believe, that they do not need to bring their best heart from them. So they should kill fear. They should overcome fear by dwelling more in the presence of God, in prayers. In prayers. Fear is a spirit, and it takes a higher spirit to drive it away. It takes a higher spirit to drive it away. So they have to have that mind, that spiritual lifestyle of dwelling more in the presence of God. And they also have to know this. They also have to know this, that God have given them a sound mind. God have created them. They are beautiful creatures. They are beautiful. We are beautiful in the eyes of God. They also have to know this, that God has given them a mindset, a heart that is precious. God have put in something in them that can come against fear. They just have to dwell more in the presence of God. They just have to dwell more. They just have to know that we in God, or with God, all things are possible. With God, nothing is impossible. They just have to have that mindset. It is only God. It is only the power of God that can
You are
kill
very
fear.
right. You are
It's a
so
spirit,
right.
and
There
it
are
is
lots of
only the
people like
power
that.
of God that can drive it away. That can drive him away. Because dwelling on in his presence, you attract good things. You start having good mindset.
So
you start
true.
having the spirit of boldness. You start doing things.
Yes, you are right.
Supernaturally. So they have to dwell
thank you,
more in the
Jesus.
presence of God, and they have to believe in themselves. So this is what I have. Thank you. God bless you.
May God help us. May God help us.
That was great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You just hit the nail, you just hit the name so hard. Thank you so much. God bless you. So this is it for this segment. We just have to keep on believing in ourselves, have a self-esteem, and dwell more in the presence of God, so you can overcome fear, so you can bring that good seed God have sown in you, so you can bring that talent out, so you can start exhibiting, so you can start proving yourself in every area. May God give us the grace to conquer fear, and may God give us the grace to have self-esteem. God bless you all. Bye. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye-bye. Bye. God bless you.